First off, if you don't have an olla like this, a stainless steel olla, and something to call your own, because this is the olla you need to make arroz. Come with me and I'll walk you through how my family makes our arroz con gandules, but we call it arroz junto. First, you'll need these vegetables: cilantro, a red bell pepper, 2 tomatoes, an onion, and a green bell pepper. Also, you want to grab your favorite slab of pork. I usually like to go for something that has bone, like riblet, but if you can't find that, then use any slab of pork. After that, make sure you have your Sason, your gandules, tomato, garlic salt, pepper, and some green olive. With the green olives, you're gonna smash them down, usually using a mocojete, but I don't have one, so I'm improvising. Then after that, you're gonna grab your white rice. We're gonna grab Calrose rice and wash it so that way it does not have any starch inside, and let it sit till we need to use it again. Here's that bony piece of meat. I did buy a shoulder and I cut it into chunks, and then I use this meat because I want to use the marrow of the pork in the ingredients because it gives a different flavor when you add it all together. We're adding garlic salt. I would say probably about 2 to 3 tablespoons, but we eyeball everything, so don't take my word for it. After that, we're going to add some peppers, so we're going to eyeball that as well. We're going to mix everything around and make sure that flavor gets dispersed properly. One of the reasons why we call it arroz junto instead of arroz con gandules is because we're using the meat and the gandules together in the rice instead of having like a piece of meat on the side like a lechon or pernil. So we covered up everything and let it cook for a while, and from here is where we're going to add in our sofrito, and we're adding in all of those vegetables that we originally cut up. And I like fresh sofrito. I don't like to use it blended up or kept in the refrigerator. My family in particularly always loves to make fresh sofrito. After that, we're going to mix it all together to blend all the flavors in. As a reminder, this is a dish that's a labor of love. So this is a time-consuming dish, but it is worth the wait in making it. After letting the flavors cook down with the bone and the meat that's in there, we're going to remove the bigger piece of meat because it takes up a lot of real estate and I need room in this pan. Now we're going to add in our green olives and a secret ingredient that I cannot say on here because I would probably be disowned. And then after that, we're going to add in our gandules, both cans, and add in our sazon, which is about a packet and a half. Stir that in nicely, and then we're going to add our tomato sauce. Stir again, and then we're going to allow that to cook down. I let that cook down for about 5 minutes, and now I'm going to do my taste test and make sure that it's not too salty or if it needs more salt. And truthfully, it was perfect. So here I am going to add the rice. It's about 6 to 8 cups. I'm going to stir the rice completely in all of the sauce that we've created at this point and making sure that it's covered and I have enough water. And for every great pan of arroz con gandules or arroz junto, you know you have to do the spoon test. Guess what? We passed. And just because my gut was telling me, I added a little bit of water. And make sure when you are cooking, you always follow your gut. Don't overthink it and don't second guess yourself, because if you do, that's where you mess up. I let the rice cook down for a little bit, and this is my first stir. It's looking good, but it definitely needs more time. I'm checking the rice every 10 to 15 minutes just to make sure that it's cooking evenly. This was my second check on the rice, and gosh, it smells so good. I'm so hungry. We're going to cover that up and give it a little more time to cook. And like I said, guys, this is a labor of love, so give it some time to really cook. This is my third time, and gosh, the consistency is perfect. The rice is fluffy and we're ready to eat. It's still a little sticky, so I leave the pan off just for a little bit so that way some of the moisture can go away, but we're ready to serve. Look how good that looks. If you guys want the recipe, please look below.